There's a rumor going round.
All the rumors are true, yeah. What you heard, that's true, yeah.
Coordinates set.
I'm levitating.
Welcome to Dancing with the Stars Season 32, where I'll be recapping the show where 14 celebrities and 14 professional dancers will be hitting the ballroom dance floor, and one will ultimately be crowned the Mirrorball champion, or rather the Len Goodman Mirrorball champion at the end of the season.
This is our first season without Len, and I'm just thinking of Len, and I'm so happy that we have named the Mirrorball trophy after Len Goodman.
Dancing the Cha-Cha with her partner Val Chmerkovsky, it's Sochi Gomez.
Sochi is the youngest competitor, and Carrie Ann thought the 17-year-old Sochi was fun like a wild stallion with charisma and had the it factor, but then she went on to critique her moments where she lost her timing, and Derek said it was a great way to start the show. Now Bruno said she has a natural attitude for performing but critiqued her lack of hip action, and Sochi and Val scored 6s from all the judges, giving them a total of 18 out of 13.
Dancing the Foxtrot with his partner Peter Murgatroyd, it's Barry Williams.
From the youngest contestant to the oldest is 68-year-old Barry, and apparently he's been waiting to come on the show for 17 years. Derek said it was effortless and it warmed his heart, and Bruno said Barry danced like a perfect gentleman despite some frame issues, and Carrie Ann said she was thoroughly impressed and she complimented Barry's form, his posture and fluidity despite a few tiny mistakes. Now Barry and Peter scored 6 from Carrie Ann, 5 from Bruno and Derek, giving them a total of 16 out of 30, and for an older contestant, it wasn't as bad as it could have been.
Dancing the Cha-Cha with his partner Jenna Johnson, it's Tyson Beckford.
With this older contestant, things were bad, the dancing and the judges' comments. Bruno said he lost timing and there were too many improper heel leads, and Carrie Ann appreciated Tyson's commitment, but she did notice he was heavy when he stepped, and Derek told him he'll get better and complimented the split. However, he needs to work on his technique and he was too flat-footed. Now Tyson and Jenna scored 4s from all the judges, giving them a total of 12 out of 30.
Dancing the Salsa with her partner Sasha Farber, it's Alison Hannigan.
With Alison and Sasha, it felt like Sasha was doing all the work. Now Carrie Ann told her it's time to work on the hot parts of dancing, and Derek loved watching it because of her joy and freedom, but her timing was off, and Bruno said it was like watching a teenager dancing alone in their bedroom, then critiqued her lack of timing. Now Alison and Sasha scored 5 from Carrie Ann, 4 from Bruno and Derek, giving them a total of 13 out of 30.
Dancing the Cha-Cha with his partner Riley Arnold, it's Harry Jowsey.
Another celebrity that struggled is Harry, and Derek thought the ending was powerful but the dance was scary. Bruno told him when in doubt, get your chest out, and that he has to work on his technique. Now Carrie Ann was motivational and said the show's about someone starting as a beginner and ending as someone who can dance, and that's where Harry is headed. Now Harry and Riley scored 4s from all the judges, giving them a total of 12 out of 30.
Dancing the Cha-Cha with his partner Daniela Karagach, it's Jason Mraz.
Jason's performance was impressive. Now Bruno said he's a dancer and he had good foot placement and leg placement, and Carrie Ann calls it the best dance of the night and says she can't wait to see it on tour, and Derek stood with the slow clap and said it was spot on in every aspect. Now Jason and Daniela scored 7s from all the judges, giving them a total of 21 out of 30.
Dancing the Tango with her partner Alan Bersten, it's Jamie Lynn Spears.
Carrie Ann felt the dance felt a little forced instead of the proper tension of a tango, and Derek thought she's better than she thinks she is, and she said she has a lot of natural ability. Now Bruno admired the ambitious routine but said there were a lot of mistakes. Now Jamie Lynn and Alan scored 5s all round, giving them a total of 15 out of 30.
Dancing the Salsa with his partner Britt Stewart, it's Adrian Peterson.
So Derek thought the salsa was too hard and pointed out that there wasn't enough rhythm in the routine, and Bruno liked that they went for it with total commitment despite a few footwork mishap, and thought Adrian needed to loosen up a little more, and Carrie Ann thought he had swagger but critiqued the footwork. She said it needed to be less stumpy and more refined, and Adrian and Britt scored 6s from all the judges, giving them a total of 18 out of 13.
Dancing the tango with her partner Brandon Armstrong, it's Lele Pons.
This was the second best performance of the night until I saw everyone performing and it became the third. Now Bruno, he loved the way she attacked it and critiqued her turns, and Carrie Ann thought Lele was powerful on the dance floor and Brandon needed to power up and match her energy, and Derek said it was sharp, strong, powerful and fantastic and he loved it. However, she does need to watch her turns. Now Lele and Brandon scored 6 from Carrie Ann, 7 from Derek, 6 from Bruno, giving them a total of 19 out of 30.
Dancing the cha-cha with her partner Gleb Savchenko, it's Mira Sorvino.
Carrie Ann said all she could think was that Len would have loved it, and Derek called it a breath of fresh air. Bruno said she's got it and told Mira to leave all her reservations at the door. So Mira and Gleb scored 6 from Carrie Ann, 5 from Derek, 6 from Bruno, giving them a total of 17 out of 13.
Dancing the jive with his partner Emma Slater, it's Mauricio Umansky.
The jive on the first week isn't an easy task and he did pretty well. Now Derek appreciated all the recognizable jive elements and said it was a great first dance, and Bruno critiqued his kicks and flicks, and Carrie Ann was impressed because this wasn't what she expected from him. However, he does need to enunciate his movements better. Marisa and Emma scored 5s all around, giving them a total of 15 out of 30.
Dancing the tango with her partner Artem Chigvintsev, it's Charity Lawson.
Charity nailed this tango. It had all your typical tango steps and she perfected every single one. I love the choreographic storytelling. Artem is such an amazing choreographer, and did I tell you he's my favorite pro dancer? Just checking.
Want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world.
Bruno called it a tango stunner and thought the execution for week 1 was superb with great staccato movement, and Carrie Ann was nearly speechless but was able to mutter that Charity's performance was stunning, elegant, lines were amazing. However, Charity needs to work on her performance. Derek thought it was beautiful, precise, elegant, but he agrees she needs to perform more, and Charity and Artem scored 7s from Carrie Ann and Derek, and Bruno gave them their first 8 of the season, giving them a total of 22 out of 30, and this is the highest score of the night.
Dancing the cha-cha with his partner Coco Iwasaki, it's Matt Walsh.
Matt had dropped out of the show to support his fellow WTA writers who were on strike. Did his pause of rehearsal after dropping out hinder his performance? Carrie Ann thought his performance needed a lot of work, but it was fun to watch, and Bruno noted that the routine was surreal but entertaining. Now Matt and Coco scored 4s all around, giving them a total of 12 out of 13.
Dancing the tango with her partner Pasha Pashkov, it's Ariana Madix.
Ariana killed it, and Derek thought it was incredible. It had power, beautiful frame, but some foot problems, and Bruno thought it was a red hot, focused, sharp, and totally committed even though she wobbled on the spin, and Carrie Ann said she turned it up and showed America how to handle a cheetah. That didn't make sense. Anyway, Ariana and Pasha scored 7s from all the judges, giving them a total of 21 out of 30. Charity and Artem were at the top of the judges' leaderboard, and Mauricio and Emma and Matt and Coco were the bottom 2. However, it was Matt and Coco who was eliminated. Hey you, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.